person is taking pictures of your tile. I said, busybody needs to mind over for whatever.
Well, you know how it goes, you know,
Yeah.
once you put it at the curb, it's not yours anymore.
So if there was, ask the guy, you know, if there's any problem.
If I hear anything, I'll let you know, but I haven't heard. Usually, I tell the guys, because we got tags, if someone's, you know, has improper garbage or anything, tag it, and let me know.
Yeah.
And so I haven't heard.
As long as you're not tearing down a house, I don't see a problem.
That's what we get. We get our
Lane, this is how I did.
Okay, go ahead and call the September council meeting in order. Roll call. Brian? Here. Larry? Here. Kowalski? Here. Webb? Here. Schultz? Here. Wenzel? Here. Hamilton?
Here.
Coon? Here. Okay, first on the agenda is approval of last month's minutes.
Move, second.
There's a motion, a second, to approve the August minutes. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is approval of the treasurer's report.
So move. Second.
Motion, a second for the treasurer's report. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We've got a couple of citizens. Dale, you wanna go first?
Yeah, I just have a couple questions. One is, I've lived at my house since 2005, and I've always been interested in possibly buying the lot that's alongside me, and I know that there's, I've been here a couple times and asked that question, and typically it's no. It'd be 800 Brown Trout Court, and basically back again, asking if it would be a possibility. I'd like to cut down the pine trees, because I'm worried that, getting concerned that some of them are getting pretty tall and questionable, especially with all the windstorms we've had. And I'd like to turn it into a park. There's enough people that walk around and walking the dogs, and there's no place for really people to sit. I've seen people sitting on curbs and stuff like that around, you know, we all know which area it is back there. And so I'd put a couple little paths through it, a couple benches on it, and just get rid of pine trees, basically. I've talked to a few of the neighbors. None of my neighbors that are immediately around me would have any problem with it. And it seems like most of them all have had interest in buying the lots alongside them too. I don't know what would have to be done or required, so it's just more of a question, if it's a possibility.
I think the first thing we'd have to do is talk to the attorney and see how locked we are into the covenants for that subdivision.
Yeah, a couple of years ago when I brought this to the attention, they said that there would have to be a quarry of like 75%. I think they took it and asked
quorum?
it. A forum of the three different roads that have to go around and have some signed, that they would all agree with it.
Yeah, to get into, yes.
But first we have to go with
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Before we
And-
get that, we can put that on our,
Yeah, that could go on property records agenda for October.
You control it.
we might as well do that next week.
Just a question.
Yeah, and we can talk to the attorney in the meantime. He's on vacation right now, so we can talk to him in the meantime and get his opinion and see what we need to do.
So I know
At least look at it.
Yeah, I know there's a couple people that have questioned certain things, and it's been, I don't know, like 11, 12 years since I think anything's been built.
Yeah.
And I know property-wise, everybody wants the tax dollar out of it, but I don't know if anything's gonna be built for a long time.
Right.
And I might even put an extra garage or something on it, or I know the neighbor that's alongside me has even said that he would help take care of it. It would basically turn it into a park, because there's really nothing back there for anybody to stop at. There's no benches or sidewalk, everybody walks on the road,
Yeah,
so,
okay. Yeah, we look at that next month.
okay,
Okay.
thank you.
Hi, Tom Laux, a volunteer as a division chair for United Way, and I just thought I'd use this time here to talk to you guys about the annual campaign and then drop this off to Joe. And if any of the department heads of Public Works, I have an envelope. I'll drop it off with you, and if you have questions, you can call me, and you can give this to the employees if you wish. Nekoosa PD, Fire, and then City Hall here. So what I'll do is I'll leave this information. It's the annual campaign for United Way, the employee drive. It's something that I believe a past person came here maybe a year or two, not last year, but the year before. And I just thought I would come here and present what's happening. That goes through the end of October. They have a few different initiatives. If you haven't donated, they put you in a raffle for $1,000 if you donate $26 or more. And then there's a bunch of stuff in here that I have that I want to leave with you guys. They give events throughout the community around here that is happening. Like today is actually McDonald's Day for the community, and 50% of those proceeds help fund programs that are even around this area. So I just on their behalf wanted to present it to the council so you guys were aware of what was happening, and if you guys are okay with your department heads giving that out to the employees, and if they would like to be a part of it. And also there is, if you guys ever wanted to do a campaign, I do the one for the city of Wisconsin Rapids because I'm an employee there. So we do have a small fundraiser that we do. We've had brat fries in the past, all no money from the city, but donations and things like that. So maybe there's something there. If you guys have an interest in that, I'd be glad to, as a volunteer, to help with that. If that's something needed, I'm glad to come over for afternoon and do what I can. And just looking for donations or something, so that's a possibility. It was just within, we did within just our employees of our city. That turned out really well last year, and then just some other fun activities that we did through the employees over there through the garage as well. So otherwise, I just have more brochures about what's happening with United Way and what they're looking to raise. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me, or you guys know where I am. I work for the City of Rapids, the Community Media Department, so if you need something, I'm glad to do it. But I want to leave this with you guys, if that's okay, Joe. There is a bag of stuff here that has all these forms. And just like in the past, if you wouldn't mind, I don't give that out to, thank you, wouldn't mind giving that out to PD and leave it in their mailbox. I think that would be good. Everything is right here. And then I'll check back later on, in about a month and a half. Thanks for letting me come in and talk about United Way. Great. Alrighty.
Okay, we'll go into committee reports. First is Ways and Means.
Ways and Means had one meeting to report. I make a motion to accept the minutes as written.
Sorry.
There's a motion and a second to approve the Ways and Means minutes as written. All in favor? Opposed?
The Ways and Means Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, September 12, 2017 at 6:30 p.m. in the council chambers at City Hall. Members present were Garrett Kuhn, Robert Schultz, August Wyack, and Brian Krupsack. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Robert Wenzel, Larry Krupsack, and Brad Hamilton. Number one, we audited all the bills. Number two, recommend a full-page ad for the 2018 Wisconsin Rapids Area Visitors Guide for $1,500. Number three, recommend a half-page ad for Pumpkin Fest, the Buyer's Guide for $350. Number four, recommend sending one person to Airport Operations Seminar in Stevens Point, October 24th and 25th as per handbook. And number five, we discussed the library report. Recommend for approval items 2, 3, and 4.
Here, you go to,
Okay, we're holding item number 2 out, so recommend for approval 3 and 4.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 3 and 4 of the Ways and Means report. Roll call. Larry?
yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Wyack?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Mattson?
Yes.
Okay, so the next vote will be on item 2. Recommend a full-page ad for 2018 Wisconsin Rapids Area Visitors Guide for $1,500.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve item number 2, the Ways and Means report. Roll call. Schultz?
Yes.
Wyack?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Szymanski?
No.
Larry?
Yeah.
Brian?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Next is Public Works.
Public Works has one meeting to report on. Move to have minutes discussed with the press.
There's a motion and a second to approve the Public Works minutes as written. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
To the Honorable Mayor, members of the Nekoosa County Council. Public Works Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, September 5th, 2017 at 4 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Larry Krupsack, Terry Szymanski, Garrett Kuhn, and Robert Schultz. Also in attendance were Al Marco, Brad Hamilton, Gus Wyack, Brian Krupsack, Jim Quinn, and Rick Schmidt from DPW. Item 1, recommend no water extensions outside of city limits. Item 2, recommend water assessment on 220 Wood Avenue. Item 3, recommend water credit for $440.88 for 121 Hillcrest. Item 4, recommend water credit for $433.92 for 138 Delwood. Item 5, recommend property owners next to library contact the library board on the trees. Item 6, discuss the city mowing of private lots. Any questions? If not, move to adopt items 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the Public Works Committee report. Roll call. Brian?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Szymanski?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Schultz?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Wyatt?
Yeah.
Larry?
Yes.
Next is public safety. Eric?
Public safety had one meeting, minutes be accepted as written.
There's a motion and a second to approve the public safety minutes as written. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Public safety committee meeting was held on Tuesday, September 5th, 2017 at 5 p.m. with the council chambers. Member President Terry Szymanski, Brad Hamilton, Larry Krupsack, and Robert Wenzel. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Robert Schultz, Brian Krupsack, Rick Schmidt, Mike Harchie, Sean Woods, and Ken Moody. Number 1, recommend Timmy Cloth for the fire department. Number 2, discuss fire department request for land in the business park. Number 3, discuss fireman sign. Number 4, discuss police department staffing. Number 5, recommend city prosecutor attend drug impaired driver training in Milwaukee, September 20th to the 22nd, 2017, as per handbook. Number 6, recommend credit card resolution for ambulance chief. Any questions?
Number 5, the prosecutor is not an employee. You know, it says as per handbook. The handbook is for employee handbook or you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Just, yeah, but that's fine.
But I
Just
mean-
have her do it as a, that's the only thing, that's the only guidance we've got. So we'll just use that. What
Okay.
else could we use, Joe?
Well, I mean, I don't know how it is if you ever, it kind of came up is that normally like these per diem or whatever is a payroll check, and she's not an employee.
How do we pay her?
Well, I mean, we could, she can just bill us for that amount or whatever on the bill, I guess. That'd be a way around it or whatever.
Well, and that's fine, it's, whatever's legal. the only way we pay people to go to seminars and conferences is per handbook. So if, advise her what she's got coming and then,
Okay, yeah, we did talk about it.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
She understands. Well, she
Yeah,
understands.
yeah,
what's
she
going on.
understands.
I think it's,
Okay. Number 1, number 5, number 6.
Thank you, Joe, for enlightening us.
Second.
Sorry.
There's a motion and a second for items 1, 5, and 6 of the public safety report. Roll call. Is that Larry? You second it?
Yeah. I'll let Larry. Nice guy.
Schultz? Bob?
Yeah.
Wag?
Yes.
Hamilton?
Yes.
Brian?
Yes.
Szymanski?
Yes.
Kuhn?
Yes.
Larry?
Yes.
Wenzel?
Yes.
Next is property recreation and human affairs.
Honorable Mayor, members of the Nekoosa County Council, Property Recreation and Affairs had one meeting, well, two. Yeah. Well, you have a motion. I did,
There's minutes from the 24th.
yeah, I don't have. Do you have a copy?
Yeah.
Can I steal it from you? I didn't, oh, thank you. So, Property Recreation and Human Affairs had two meetings. Make a motion to accept the minutes for both as printed.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the minutes as printed for both Property Recreation and Human Affairs Committee. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Property Recreation and Human Affairs meeting was held on Thursday, August 24th, 2017 at 6 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers.
That should be the.
Yeah, that should be,
Community center.
that's community
Community
center.
center, yeah.
So, right then. And members present were Robert Wenzel, Chairperson Frank Kumsek, August Boyak. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Rick Schmidt, Brad Hamilton, Terry Whitmore, Brian Mahan, Brian Geezy, Rick Nekoosa, Jason Grunberg, Adam Decline, and Dan Torps. Peter Manley on there also?
Peter should be.
Yeah, Peter Manley was present also. Discuss the purpose of strategic planning, stakeholders and survey development, and discuss the mission statement exercise. So Gina, that Peter Manley was there, change the location to community center. We have to discuss this and stuff.
No, actually, I gotta take the rap for that. When I typed it up, he did have it down. The senior center, so you have to give me the rap on that one. Okay, I'll take. So you can, but the Peter Manley, I didn't see that on the
Oh, yeah,
master list or so.
Just try to be accurate.
Okay.
Property Recreation and Human Affairs Committee meeting was held on Tuesday, September 5th, 2017 at 6 p.m. In the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Robert Wenzel, Chairman, Brad Krupsak, Secretary Garrett Kuhn, and August Boyak. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Larry Krupsak, and DPW Rick Schmidt. Number one, we discussed cultural recreational plaza, specifically splash pad. Number two, discuss comprehensive park and open space plan. Number three, discuss the Nekoosa Community Strategic Plan. Number four, recommended submission of Wisconsin Department of Natural Resource Urban Forestry Startup Grant Application. Number five, discuss community center electric extension. Number six, recommend obtaining quotes for a new building at Riverside Cemetery. Number seven, recommend sending Rick Schmidt to CTMI training for $350. Make a motion to accept number 4, 6, and 7.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve items 4, 6, and 7 of the Property Recreation and Human Affairs report for September 5th. Roll call.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Chemansky,
Yes.
Wyatt,
Yeah.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Brian,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
Kuhn.
Yes.
Next is wage and salary.
Wage and salary had one meeting this month on September 11, 2017. We will approve the minutes as presented. Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the wage and salary minutes as presented. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Honorable Mayor, members of the Nekoosa Common Council, Wage and Salary Committee meeting was held on Monday, September 11, 2017, at 5 p.m. in the Nekoosa Council chambers. Members present were Brad Hamilton, Larry Krupsak, Gus Boyak, and Robert Schultz. Also in attendance were Mayor Al Marco, Brian Krupsak, Rick Schmidt, Attorney Dean Dietrich, and Sean Woods. Item 1, discussion on act agenda as it pertains to city employees. And item 2, recommends sending draft of employee handbook to all department heads and have them contact Attorney Dietrich on any concerns. Do I have to make a motion on that? I'll make the move, we'll move to accept item 2.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve item 2 of the wage and salary report. I think we can just do a voice vote on that. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? That's it for committee reports. Anybody have anything for old business? Going into new business, first is the DNR forestry grant application. Need a motion and a second to approve that resolution.
So moved.
Motion and a second to approve authorizing the grant project for the forestry grant. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is monthly reports. First is police chief's monthly report.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second for the police chief's report, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is Public Works monthly report.
So move.
Second.
There's a motion and a second for Public Works report, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is ambulance department's report.
Second.
There's a motion and a second for the ambulance report, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is fire department's monthly report.
So moved.
There's a motion and a second for fire department, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is building inspector's monthly report.
So moved. Second.
Motion and second for the building inspector's report, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is community center's monthly report.
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion and second for the community center's report, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is airport commission, everybody, I think, got the email from Brad on all of the things going on up there.
Oh, it's busy, busy, busy.
Anybody have any questions? Motion and second for that,
So move.
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Next is the bills.
Ways and Means, 250, Public Works, 250, Airport Commission, 55, Public Safety, 330, Property Rec, 450, Wage and Salary, 250, Town Council, 520, Mayor, 600, and Camera, 20. Then we had the bills.
Move to approve the bills as presented.
Second.
There's a motion and second to approve the bills, roll call.
Wyatt,
Yes.
Kuhn,
Yes.
Hamilton,
Yes.
Schultz,
Yes.
Wenzel,
Yes.
Smansky,
Yes.
Larry,
Yes.
Brian.
Yes.
Just one note, tentative first budget meeting is gonna be the 27th, Wednesday, I don't remember what time we say, 5 or 5:30,
Like 5:30, I think.
something like that,
And
yeah.
then,
Yeah.
no, we'll have the TIF meeting before that.
Okay,
Then,
yep, yep, Wednesday, 5:30. That's the only week that he's available, and Wednesday works best for him. So, shouldn't be too long, I don't think, because he's just coming down to review the numbers where we're at, and everything, so we can start.
and he has all that stuff to it, so.
Okay. Anybody have anything else?
Motion adjourned.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? We're adjourned. Oh,
Yeah, anything we can talk about, your tree operation, or
No.
you're good to go?
Nope, I just didn't want to get up and leave in the middle of the meeting.
Oh, you can do it.
No,
Thanks for participating.